I think that this journey, it wouldn't be what it has been without the people that I've kind of taken it with. I think that these girls are special in every definition of the word.
I think if you get to this far in the season, you kind of know a lot about your team, and what's most important is they know a lot about the team, right? And I think this group knows a lot about who they are.
We're also young. We have a lot of young players, so I think that also shows in how we are, having joy, having fun while we're playing in March Madness. It's the best time of the year.
No team in ACC women's basketball has more momentum than the North Carolina Tar Heels. Carolina has worked its way squarely into the NCAA host discussion.
They infuse me with so much passion for the game, and it's because of them. And I'm so full of gratitude for every single one of them, and I think that that's our identity.
We always say that the most dangerous teams are the ones that keep getting better. We're a whole lot better than we were in December, gotten more mature, and we've gone through more stuff together, and we're showing more resilience.
Great programs and great rivalries earn great stages. That's certainly the case tonight for the North Carolina Tar Heels women's basketball team. In the modern ACC, the Tar Heels and NC State Wolfpack play just once per season. And this year, it's the Pack's turn to host the rivalry.
I mean, it's a rivalry game, so there's always kind of that edge to it, that you know what you're playing for is a lot bigger than just a singular win on your schedule.
It came to a perfect time. We were building our confidence.
Big night for Carolina because they do not yet have a quad one win on their NCAA tournament resume. They can get one here in hostile territory tonight.
We knew that they were a really tough team, and we knew that it's a really tough environment to win in.
This environment cannot break you.
The arena was packed. It was so loud. So our teammates were saying their ears were popping.
Make them feel like, oh, there's that moment of silence in a gym like this where they're like, oh, they got us.
We went in there confident. We went in there with a lot of momentum, and we just kind of wanted to prove to ourselves and prove to the world that, like, hey, we can go out and we can beat the really good teams, and we can beat the teams that people might not think we're going to beat.
I expect this game to be played just like this. Two really good teams executing at a very high level.
Heroes pushes right corner. Nivar hoists a three and swishes it. Strong take from Nivar, 7 points for Indya, and Carolina's within 3.
It's going to be a slugfest, possession for possession.
One possession at a time. Right? One possession at a time.
My teammates, they just kept imploring me to shoot the ball, shoot the ball. We need you to shoot the ball. And I was like, that's one thing I can do. So I'm going to catch, I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to hunt my shots from the 3.
Grant for a right wing 3. You bet! Carolina matches its largest lead of the game at 6.
Once I saw my first couple shots go down, the rim just kept getting bigger and bigger for me.
Samuel's able to close out the first time, but not the second. Third quarter owned by North Carolina.
I live for those moments. I live for those games. It's what you work so hard for as a player.
As North Carolina has control of the tempo. 22-8 Tar Heels in the second half. And they've opened up a double-digit lead, their biggest of the night.
Kelly for 3. Yes! That'll quiet the state fans. 58-48, Heels by 10 again. Brooks it long, tapped out, loose ball, grabbed by Nivar. She's fouled by Brooks with 1.6 to go.
Short. And Nivar able to track it down. And North Carolina hangs on to win it.
I don't even know how to describe it. That moment when the buzzer sounds and you look over at your teammates and you know that, like, you did it with them and you did it for them. And I was so happy for Indy because she's been here and to get it done for her.
Winning that game and how it ended, it just brought up so much also joy in our team.
Here in Raleigh, it is a great day to be a Tar Heel.
That win kind of also showed us how our work can actually show on the actual court.
There was a lot of edge to us. There was a chip on our shoulder, and we went out there and we did something that we haven't been able to do in a while, which is win at their place. I think that game was kind of a turning point for us in our season because it proved that we could be exactly what we know that we could be, and we've kind of just kept building since then.
This is a big deal, right? This is for Dana, and it's for Joe, right? This meant a lot to me, and I know it meant a lot to all you all. And then Indya Nivar.
Yes!
You brought so many teams into this gym. You said there's something about this team. It's going to be the one.
Hi, I'm Indya Nivar. I'm a senior. I play the combo guard, and I'm from Apex, North Carolina. I spent a lot of my younger years in Miami, Florida. I played a lot of sports down there. I did gymnastics, karate. I feel like that was like the fundamental years. It set the foundation for me. My dad instilled a lot of like work ethic and like playing my younger sister. We just had a very competitive household. Also doing gymnastics as well. I felt like that gave me a lot of like body awareness and also a little bit of my athleticism. 7th grade is when I chose to do basketball. Just felt like it was just right for me. I had a lot of passion for the game. Me and my parents sat down. That's when we decided to change teams and then to also set some goals. So like in 8th grade, that's when I set my goals to playing D1 basketball, being at McDonald's All-American, being Jordan Brand. That's when I set my goals, and then those next years I was trying to reach them.
I am going to continue my athletic and academic career at Stanford University.
So my 3 main things coming out of high school, the first thing was education. The second thing was competing for a national championship, and then also preparing for the next level. I spent the year at Stanford and just, learned a lot about myself, learned a lot about how people navigate this world. I had good minutes and like good play, but to me, it wasn't to my standard. I entered the transfer portal. I also, before I entered, I had a conversation with my librarian and was just like, gave her ideas of where I would want to go. And I just remember my relationship with Carolina and how honest they were. They had people on the staff that I trust a lot. So when I entered the transfer portal, that's who I had in mind. And my transfer process was very short. Just, expressed to Coach Banghart what I needed, what I experienced, and she told me how I could fit into the team and their need for me as well. And it was very quick and easy.
Nivar midcourt heave. Good if it goes! And it goes! Holy cow!
Looking back at my first season here, definitely wasn't what I had hoped for. Just went through a lot of adversity, dealing with things that I went through at Stanford, and like just bringing that here and doubting myself. Had very low confidence. It was just something that I had to navigate when I got here. I was very hopeful that I wasn't going to stay in the lull. So just leaning back on my support system, my mom, my dad, my sister, Sydney, my teammates, and the coaches. It took that whole first year to kind of get out of that. And that spring, I feel like I kind of got my joy back for the game. Going into my second season last year, I was filled with joy. Confidence is something that you work on daily. It's not something that you just get it and it just stays with you. I had it, but it was ups and downs, and we had veteran leaders that also, like when I wasn't having a good day, that I could just lean on them. They were definitely a support system, and they set the standard for sure. And going into this next year, I look back on them and how they set that standard, because I do want to set the standard for this year and how successful we can be.
Indya Nivar gets things going. She's the glue to this team on both ends of the floor, known for her defensive ability, one of the best defenders in the ACC.
The senior brings leadership and urgency to this Tar Heel team.
I have a lot of gratitude for playing here, just the amount of support that I've had, just recognizing people that supported me throughout high school to support me here now, and then just the fan base. They just made it such a community, and I just grew our support system, and they definitely make the experience as well being here. My journey is my own journey. I feel like that's something that I had to learn growing older, that I should watch what other people are doing, other people's successes. I should just focus on my process, and not everything's going to come at the time that I want it to come. And I feel like that's what I've learned the most. And going into my senior year, I've been trusting the process and being patient. My success will come when it's my time. And I feel like that's really how I've been living every day through practice, just keeping my head down, staying humble, and then staying in the gym and working, because I know my time is going to come, sir.
When you want to play meaningful college basketball games in February, there's not going to be much time to rest, process, and recover.
We measure our ACC play in what we call sweep weeks. So our goal isn't just to win 1 out of 2 games, it's to sweep the week completely.
Carolina earned its best win of the season in a rare Monday night conference game at NC State. and has to turn right around for a traditional Thursday night game.
Just like attacking every single week. It's a new week, new opponents. ACC is a tough conference. We knew what we had to do.
The win streak goes to 6 for the Heels. 10 in a row against the Tigers. Carolina 53, Clemson 44.
It's always hard when you come off of a really big game, especially when you win and you're so high. And that's one good thing about this team is we can celebrate our wins and we can kind of mourn our losses, but we're always going to show up the following day and work just as hard, and we're going to be just as eager to learn.
I'm going to keep it really simple. You had 2 top 40 wins in 72 hours. Tomorrow is an actual off day, all right? And then we only have a 1-day prep for a weight team.
Carolina takes control late in the first quarter, leads the rest of the way, and wins a 7th consecutive game. Here in the Triad, Carolina wins it 84-56 against Wake Forest, and it is a great day to be a Tar Heel.
The win, guys, it's 7 in a row. Yeah, sweet week, guys. 3 games in 7 days. And we got a big week coming up, right? We're at home, and then of course we have a rivalry game to end the week.
That kind of carried us for the couple weeks, the months, the winning streaks, when we really focused on that, like the sweep week.
Eat, drink, play, watch. What we about to watch? David Buster!
That game was special, and as much as I wanted to be there, the team decided to really lock into Wake, which I think is a testament to how much we're dedicated to our season and our goals. When Seth hit that 3, we screamed so loud, and I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy that he got that moment. But it's just a testament to that rivalry is so special, and the support between teams is so special too. But they got it done, and I had so much fun even though we weren't there. They made it special for us, which was really cool.
Coach, whenever you're ready. Yeah. Oh, what a great environment for women's basketball. I heard a lot of loud Tar Heel chants. Certainly grateful for folks taking the drive down to support a good team, a team that's a whole lot better, more resilient, more connected, more disciplined, more all the things, more battle tested than we were November, December, January, just getting better and better with this young group.
We walked out of that one definitely carrying the weight a little bit, but once again, this team's great about regrouping. We learned from it. We all pointed inward, we all reflected inward.
Carolina still has 3 more games remaining against Quad 1 opponents, including the rematch with Duke.
We haven't let that loss slow us down, which I think is important. It didn't really knock us off our momentum. So we just kept building. We use that as another one of our stepping blocks as we continue to head further into March.
At the half, Tar Heels grateful to be in the locker room to make adjustments. Virginia Tech 28, Carolina 21.
India calls it like the post-Duke hangover, where you're really feeling it after you play Duke just because of how physical it is. So we came out a little bit slow against Tech.
The arena was really packed. It was really loud in there. The atmosphere was great.
I think yet again, that was another moment for us to prove how connected we were as a unit, because we really had to fight our way out of that one.
Arnie Sullivan, 4 seconds, 3 and 2. Flips it left. Toomey, let's go at 3. At the horn. Yes! And it's only a 2-point deficit going to the 4th. Brooks hoists a 3. That's a swish. Heels within 1. Grant to the rim. Lays it in and 1. The Virginia native gives the Heels the lead back. Grant for 3. Yes! Grant again! 57-55 for the 4th time in this ACC season. Carolina goes to OT.
It was a really tough and a hard away win. And I just think like in those moments too, it really showed our confidence.
Arnie Sullivan hoists a 3 for the lead. Yes!
Harris right elbow jumps, jumper good. Carolina in front.
How we could build on every single day and believe in ourselves, and I could believe in myself too.
Tar Heels snap a 3-game losing streak in Blacksburg, pick up a second Quad 1 win on the season. Just 1 win for the Tar Heels secures a double bye in the ACC tournament.
Getting to that point, like being the starting point guard on the team again, like I had to find my confidence.
She's been getting extended minutes with Renaya Kelly out.
And I think that was the biggest thing of like trusting my work, trusting all the hours I put in every single day.
Arnie Salo, Euro step to the cup, lays it in with the left. Tar Heels being led by Alina Arnie Salo with her 10 points in the first half.
We've all known that she was more than capable of it. It was almost like we were waiting for her to kind of like shed the weight and to just let loose and play, and she's done that.
I'm the same player, and I'm just getting better every single day. And that's also something my teammates and coaches really put on me and really wanted to show that they have confidence in me.
Alina Arnie Salo with her first collegiate 20-point game, a new career high for Arnie Salo in points.
I think that her journey has been so special, and she stayed so steady through it all. And I think she really stepped up in a role and in an opportunity that we needed her, quite honestly.
They're outstanding shooting the basketball. They're number 3 field goal percentage, number 2 in 3-point percentage.
One of the key points for us is we want to take high percentage shots. We have strong interior play, but we also have a lot of people that can come off the bench and just hit, man.
There's your 8 threes in the contest. They're 8 of 11 here in the first half. Throw the percentages out the window. They are shooting the lights out.
Everybody came off the bench and came to play against Virginia. We tell each other, like, when you're open, shoot it. We get more mad when you turn down shots than necessarily if you take a bad one. But all of us kind of have the green light to go in there and just get them up.
Back-to-back games with the program record. And 8:51 to go to set a new record. A straight-on 3 is a swish. It finally happened. 15 threes in a game for the Tar Heels. Carolina secures a double bye and the number 3 seed in the ACC tournament. And in the process, a 3rd Quad 1 win of the season.
I couldn't be happier and more proud of you 2 seniors. It's just literally not possible, because this is the highest outright 3 seed this early that we've had since I've been here, and it's not easy to do, especially where we started. We've got ourselves a chance to go and play our rival at our place in front of a sold-out crowd and show them what to finish off our sweep week, right? And we get a chance to honor our seniors with a chance to give them a big win in their regular season.
It's us on 3. 1, 2, 3. It's us!
Winning against Virginia took a lot of the stress off of us because we knew that regardless, we had secured the seed that we wanted. So it kind of allowed everybody to shake off some of the added nerves and the added pressure and to just kind of go into it knowing that at the end of the day, it's just rivalry.
That Duke rivalry, it was my first time experiencing it, and it was just a lot of fun. You can really feel the actual rivalry, and the fans are so in it, the students are so in it, so it's incredible.
It's Duke, it's North Carolina, they're both top 25 teams, and they'll meet for the 2nd time this season.
This time we were at our place, and we had our fans behind us, and we had Carmichael, which was rocking. Everyone who came out and supported, we really appreciate you. You make it super special.
We knew we can beat them at home, and we want to beat them at home, so getting the home crowd, arena was packed.
Today's game provides a marquee win for a postseason resume, but those are merely details when two shades of blue clash on Tobacco Road.
Feel these teams battling. It's such a physical game, right? I mean, they're giving it their all.
We knew that it's a Duke-Carolina rivalry game, so it was going to be a dogfight, and it was going to be super physical, and bodies were going to be flying everywhere, and people were going to need to step up. And circling back, like, he really stepped up for us in those moments.
5 seconds left in the third. Arnicello, 4 seconds and 3. Arnicello dribbles left.
Shakes off the defense. Drops it.
Yeah, it was great hitting that shot and seeing the ball go in the net. But yeah, my teammates were laughing at me that was the first time they actually saw me celebrate my own basket or actually getting hyped and flexing.
When E shows emotion and when E starts getting into it, that's when you know, like, she has locked in.
Yeah, it was just a great point and a great time to hit big shots.
She did exactly what we needed her to do, and I don't know if we would have walked out of that gym with a win without her.
Full house today and a tough afternoon for Duke Blue Devils.
Indya Nivar and Nyla Harris get a standing ovation.
They're role models to us younger players. Whether it's on the court, whether it's getting another rebound or getting everybody hyped, they're really good at that. So they also kind of get our whole team going.
That game was senior night, and there was zero way anybody was going to let us lose on that night. It didn't matter who we were playing, to be quite honest. Like, for Indya and for Nyla Harris, we were going to get it done.
Big hugs all around. Carolina closes out the ACC slate, winning 12 of their final 13.
It was obviously an incredible moment. We were all so joyful and happy after the game.
I'm just so happy we beat you. Yeah, let's go. Like, this is the perfect senior game.
Harris leads with a lot more outward passion, and she knew that, like, she wanted to do something special here, and she believed that it could happen, and she's poured every ounce of herself into this program. She has grown not only as a player, but like as a leader and as a person, and she stepped so far outside of her comfort zone this season to better us, and there's just a sense of respect that she's earned from everybody because of that.
The Tar Heels made it to the semifinals of the ACC tournament. They've won 13 of their last 15. The top 16 teams get to host the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament on their home floor. Carolina earned that privilege last year. They're trying to do it again this year and back their way into it with an incredible late season run of play.
We're still confident, we're still rolling, and we're going to continue to grow in this awkward time between tournaments, but the Heels are going to roll, and I'm excited to see where Selection Sunday puts us, and after that, it's time to get to work.
Everyone's attention, please. Thank you. All right, the show is going to start at 8 o'clock, but before we're going to have a quick message from Coach Banghart. Yay.
Well, first off, how about for our hosting Heels? This is actually the first I've seen them as well since the news came, and you've earned it. Super proud of you, and now we got to play our way out of Chapel Hill. The real person you should be hearing from is our very own Indya Nivar.
The support, we feel it on the court. Through the ups and downs of our season, y'all always are there to support us and encourage us throughout this whole year. I'm just excited for my last dance and for us to play 2 more games in Carmichael, and expect us to be louder these last 2 games.
All right, next up, the 4 seed, UNC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, your 33rd NCAA tournament appearance.
We still have that same confidence in our team, but just now heading to March, it's also win or go home. This is just a great time to look into things we can still do better.
Knowing that it's win or go home, it's win or pack, it's win or not play with Indya or Harris again. It's that sense of urgency, and I think it's that identity that's going to carry us forward.